Help others with what you've walked through. I'm a therapist because I love to help people, and because I've also been through a lot of things myself, and I've had to seek a lot of help through what I've walked through. One of the things when I first started posting on here I wanted to share about was the battle that I had with an disorder. Unfortunately, I can't say the word on here. Some of the platforms don't allow it, so you have to excuse me. But at the core of this was anxiety, depression, OCD, addiction. That is what I have learned about it. And while it seems to be all about the food and all about my body and the way that it looks, it was actually so much more. I always tell people it's about the food, but it's not about the food. It's about the scale, but it's not about the scale. Your brain finds something to focus on and have control over. When I first was getting therapy myself, even though I had heard about it in grad school and all this stuff, yeah, I had to get help after I finished graduate school. And no shame in that. All right. When I went and I was helping people and I was faced with a lot of difficult situations that I had no control over, it got worse, and it led me to get the help that I needed. And I learned that, gosh, it really was about control. I had a hard time seeing and connecting the dots with that, and how much when I was under stress, my stomach would just like turn and I'd feel nauseous, and it became, like I'd start obsessing about the food and about my weight and about my body, which, by the way, living through that hell, like, oh my gosh, it's awful having that, like that perfectionistic, obsessive, like nothing else mattered. Like, who I was as a person, the kind things that I was doing, the friends that I had, no matter how many people told me I was beautiful, it didn't matter, because it was this stuff that I was challenged with and shoving my emotions down, not connecting with my emotions. So a lot of the stuff that you're going to find me talking about on here, which actually can relate to a lot of people, even not dealing with disorder. I can't believe I can't say that on here, but other addictions and other anxieties, like I see this overlap, like this repression of emotion, just shoving, bottling the emotions down, being disconnected from what we're feeling, and finding something hardcore to focus on and obsess about. And we all can do that in a lot of different ways. Some of us like find video games, or there's addiction to porn, or a food, or whatever other things, and it can go both ways. It can also be just like focused on eating a ton of food as well. There's like so many degrees of this, but it like shuts everything else out and we focus on this one thing. But that is not living. It is not living. And I know that, and I want to help you to break free from that. And I understand I didn't know to call it anxiety, even through my training. I didn't know it was about control. I didn't know it was about all the stuff that I was holding and carrying inside that also led to illness later on in my life, to an autoimmune disease, which I no longer have. Woo-hoo. But all the stuff, the calming the nervous system down, calming your mind and body, and the getting connected with your feelings, and getting connected with other people, and sharing, and having a place to share your feelings and get support, realizing that your worth is not in perfectionism. Not at all. Finding divine spirituality and connection, all of those things and way more are the things that have led me through healing and growth, and I want to share that with you. So heart this video if you like it. Please subscribe. If you want to learn more about me, go to elevatewithelizabeth.info, and I look forward to bringing things to you on here to help you on your healing journey. Bye bye.